Good morning, family, and welcome to what I'm calling the routine. This is Dr. B, and for the next 365 days, we're going to do this together. And we're not going to do it perfectly, but we are going to do it consistently. You know, we all talk about wanting a routine. We talk about discipline, consistency, faith, growth, but most of us don't actually have a routine that we can return to every single day. This isn't going to be me teaching you from the outside. This is me committing to becoming with you. So if you hang with me for 30 days, you'll build a powerful habit. If you hang with me for 90 days, it will change your life. But if you hang with me for all 365 days, your life will never be the same. And that, my friend, is a complete promise. As people who want to live their best lives, we need to be intentional. No, we have to be intentional. And for the next 365 days, if you join me, this is how we will start our day. We will wake up on purpose. We will protect our focus. We will not be distracted by opening our phones, devices, TV, computers, etc. until we are done here. We will hydrate immediately. We will create stillness through our breathing. We will work on our connection and our identity through a short devotional. We will focus on our gratitude. We will set our intention for the day. We will plan to make a connection with somebody this day. We will make and keep at least one promise to ourselves. And at some point today, we will move our body, not together, but you can do exercise, you can get it done. So now listen, if you're just finding us today, whether it's day 1 or day 200, you're right on time. These days don't build on each other, but each one stands on its own, and it's about consistency. And I understand because of the time zone, we're doing it at 6:30 Mountain Time, but whatever, you might have kids, you might have work and a real life. You may not always be able to join us live, and that's okay. If you need to, you can always watch the recording from the day before and do this routine earlier in your day if that's what it takes. It's live is obviously more powerful, but the recording still works. And that's what matters, is that you spend this time intentionally. You don't have to be perfect. You just need to show up. Welcome to the routine. Let's become together. And if you need more information, just go ahead and go to routine.live. Now let's go. All right. Good morning. What amazing, awesome, just incredible day today. This is the day that the Lord hath made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. And so we are on day 130, 130 days into a year of doing this for 365 straight days. And so we're going to start our day like we always do. We're going to start our day with breathing. So go ahead and take a big deep breath in and breathe out. Breathe in. Oh, of course, we start our day with intention every single day. We start our day with intention every single day. So we wake up on purpose. First, we try to bring oxygen into our body. So through our toes, through our calves, our thighs, our core, with all the organs in it. And I try to feel it just flowing into my arms, into my chest, to my brain. That's exactly what my body needs. Of course, you have your water ready so that you can nourish after we've filled it with oxygen. Now it's like screaming, give me water, give me water. So we're going to do exactly what our body is asking. When we come on purpose, we try to do it without distractions, with our screens and scrolling. I'll tell you what a difference it's made for 130 days of not of not looking at a screen or turning on a television or opening a computer, other than for me, the computer, and you're the computer, to get onto this ocean. Not scrolling social media, what's going on in the world. Amazing people have been telling me what's going on in the world. But you know how much I miss? And really, that's happening. I think we were designed to take on the cares or the burdens of the entire world. I know we have access to it now, but there's so many things that we have no control over. Exercise is so amazing in the morning because it creates that stillness through our breathing. It helps us make an intention for our day. It helps us affirm our day. Just do 3 more big breaths. Breathe in. What are you thankful for? What are you thankful for? So excited about doing our gratitude session today. Help us be reminded. We talked about that in our devotions. Reminded. Amen. I don't know what day your day 1:30 is if you decided to start this and watch the recording somewhere in the middle of the year, which is great. But today, for us in the year, happens to be Mother's Day. So I want to absolutely thank all the moms. That's all the moms. How grateful I am. Not only for my mom, but for all the folks that have moms, which is all of us. But the moms did it right. Even if the moms made mistakes, they were there for us. Let's do it. Amen? So if this is not the day that is Mother's Day, it's the day. All right, go ahead and grab your water as we get ready for our devotion. Again, we're hydrating before we caffeinate. Right, and so today's devotion, let me put myself on this lower screen here, is your mind needs better questions. Your mind needs better questions. And I was thinking about that and I was preparing for this one. I was thinking, what would it mean better questions? Why do the questions have to be better? Why can't they just be different questions? But then I thought about it is the verses today is get wisdom, get understanding. Proverbs 4:5 says, get wisdom, get understanding. Do not forget my words or turn away from them. God teach me to ask questions that lead to wisdom, not fear. And I started thinking about what are my questions? Are the questions, because we say, dear Lord, give me the wisdom to do the things you put me on this earth to do in a way that pleases you and serves others. So there must be something in that wisdom, that are seeking wisdom, that is thinking to be mature, which is thinking to make better decisions, is part of the whole process. And the truth today is the question you ask shapes the direction of your thinking. The questions you ask shape the direction of your thinking. Fear asks, what if everything goes wrong? I was at a meeting yesterday, Seems like I'm probably in meetings every day, right? And I was in a meeting yesterday, and one of the people in the meeting said that the lawyer in me says that I have to look at worst case scenario in every situation, because what if these go wrong? Then I have to be ready to be able to do my job. And when she said that, I was thinking about, man, what a hard place to be, that you wake up in the day and you actually think about, my job says I have to think about, what if everything goes wrong? And I don't know if God has set us up that way, where even if that is your job and the things that you do, that wisdom would say, what is true? What is next? What is God teaching me? And I understand that, part of, deciphering and finding out what is the worst case scenario in case there is a time when you have to litigate or you have to ask. But in our daily lives, if the person replaces, why does this always happen to me? Why is this going on? Why are we here? And then he says, well, what if I can learn from what is my next faithful step? So replace, why does this always happen to me, is what I can learn from what just happened, and what is my next faithful step. And I think that's the progression that we have to think about, that needs to move on, is not why and live in and dwell in the negative of why me. Everybody hates me, nobody likes me, I'm gonna eat some worms, to, okay, why does everybody not like me? Why does everybody hate me? And really, truly, why do I want to eat some worms? And I don't think that I realized through wisdom that no, not everybody hates me. And not everybody doesn't like me. Some people like me. And I certainly don't need to eat some worms. So what do I learn from my behavior? What do I learn from my attitude? What do I learn from how I sit with and approach others, that will then allow me to take whatever that next step is? Maybe I have to calm my spirit in the way that I react when someone says something to me. Instead of reacting as if they're trying to attack me, maybe react as if they're trying to help me. Or maybe react as if there's something going on in their life. Remember, we talked about this for the first 100 days, hurting people hurt people. And maybe they're just reacting to me out of their own frustration, their own lack of fear. And now my response is totally different because of the wisdom that I have that says, wait a minute, this isn't an attack on me. This is a cry out from them. What a different way of looking at a situation, right? If this is not an attack on me and my character and who I am, what if it is literally a cry out from them going, I need help? And then because you are an answer to prayer, right? Because they're praying, God, I don't know why I feel this way. I don't know why I am reacting this way. What's going on with me? And then you show up and say, you know what, maybe you can look at this a little bit differently. And you can say, instead of leading with, the question of wisdom and not fear, you can say, what if everything goes, why is everything going wrong? And then what's the truth that goes next? And you can be there to share how you feel. I've learned that my questions can either put me into a pit or lead me toward wisdom. There were times when I asked a question, either can either pull me out of the pit or towards wisdom. I asked a question that had no life, questions that had no life in them. Why me? What if it fails? What if I'm not enough? Those questions did not help me move forward. They only deepened the fog. Wow. They only deepened the fog. But when I started asking better questions, my thinking changed. What is true? What can I do? Where is God giving me strength? Better questions did not remove the challenge, but they helped me stop spiraling and start responding. When we think about our brain and what our brain does, questions direct attention and problem solving. Questions direct attention in our mind. As soon as we ask ourselves a question, it is our brain's job to solve that question. And so when you ask fear-based questions, the brain searches for evidence of threat, evidence of what is happening to me. Why is this always happening to me? Now our brain is figuring out, I don't know if it sounds like that in your brain, but mine does, like that, right? But the evidence of that threat, and it's trying to go and find anchors that say, whoa, maybe it happened to me because I said something wrong. Maybe it happened to me because they just don't like me. They don't like my personality. They'll never like me, right? And it finds that. But when you ask solution focused or truth-based questions, the brain then also, it doesn't know the difference, right? It's going to look for whatever evidence of the questions that you ask. So you ask those solution-focused questions or those truth-based questions, and then the brain begins looking for resources, options, and meaning. And that's why you ask better questions is, what can I learn from this? You know what, people, I know that people don't really hate me. So what's going on in their life that could be attributing to this? Or what's going on to my life that is exacerbating their feelings toward me? Not why it's always happening to me. And then what can I do next? Now your brain goes to making those solutions and finding those solutions that will then help you make that better question, help you have a better answer, which means a better reaction, which means more wisdom, and then it just moves on from there. So it's so cool that, shift your mind from ruminating on to constructive thinking. Rumination is why is this? Constructive thinking is how. Oh my gosh, so what a great lesson today. Your question can either deepen fear or unlock wisdom. It can deepen fear or unlock wisdom. What questions have you been asking that may be keeping you stuck? What questions have you been asking that may be keeping you stuck? So the practice today is replace one fear-based question with one wisdom-based question today. Our short prayer is, Father, give me better questions that lead me toward truth and action. Father, give me better questions that lead me towards truth and action. And the blessing here is, may wisdom shape your questions and clarity guide your next step. And as we think about our reflection question, the first question is always a yes. Do you think the question we ask shape our mindset? Do you think the questions we ask shape our mindset? And then, what is one better question people can ask under pressure? And why do fear-based questions keep people stuck? Something to reflect on today. I'll put those in the comments. And inside the comment, we post it right here, so you have it to think about. All right, let's move into our second breathing exercise. In through the nose, up through the mouth. That's 4. We'll do 6. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Let's do 8. In through the nose, out through the mouth. That's 8. 10. In through the nose, out through the mouth. 12. Into the nose, out through the mouth. 14. Into the nose, out through the mouth. 16. Into the nose, out through the mouth. 18 into the nose. And back out. Let's do 20. Breathe in. In out. Last one. Breathe in. And out. All right, let's move into our gratitude session today. Our gratitude session today. What are you thankful for today? Oh, as we drink our water, so drink your water as we're moving into it. Start thinking about what are you thankful for today? Again, I'm thankful for all the moms out there, especially my own. I'll go visit her today. When you think about your family and your relationships today, I'm deeply thankful for my family. My wife was a mom, which is an amazing mom. My children, many of who, at least my daughters, that have families, that the amazing moms that they are. My parents, of course, and my relationships that bring love, responsibility, and connection to my life. Thank you for people who walk with me and through my life. Thank you for helping me understand that relationships are not maintained automatically. They are strengthened intentionally. Thank you for guiding me to show up with presence and purpose. I'm thankful for the relationships in my life and how I can be more intentional with someone I care about today. Who are you thankful for right now? Who are you thankful for right now, today? Make sure you call them and you tell them. Also thankful for my life and my health and that I was able to wake up today. My breath in my lungs, strength in my body, clarity in my mind, the steadiness in my nervous system. And I'm thankful for my heart beating faithfully, my brain processing with focus, my muscle supporting movement, and my body continually to renewing itself today. I'm thankful that I get to understand that how we start our day is so important. And it's how I live my day. I'm thankful that I get to live my day in a way that lets me reflect on the goodness that is around me. And also that I can see into the future of the possibilities. I can see the dreams that the Holy Spirit has put into my mind. I can see the beauty that is on our earth and why it is so amazing that we get to live here. I'm thankful for my purpose and my impact, that I get to live with purpose and direction. I'm thankful that my life carries meaning and that my actions today matter more. Understand that purpose and confidently today What are you thankful for about your life's direction right now? Are you thankful for growing? Are you thankful for that you get to have purpose? Are you thankful for the person that you get to become? I'm so thankful that I got to wake up, that I get to see another day, so that I have the opportunity today to tighten my game up, to make my game bigger, to make my world a better place. Not because I just show up, but because I have the opportunity to show up. I have the opportunity to reset today the things that I messed up on tomorrow. I have the opportunity to make it better because I intentionally woke up to make it better. I have the I'm thankful that I get to affirm my day and that I get to wake up on purpose one more time. Let's think about that. Let's move in as we move into our today, tomorrow, and for the rest of our life segment here. And we think about today, tomorrow, and for the rest of my life. Today, tomorrow, and for the rest of my life. I get to walk in the favor of God in my health. I get to walk in the favor of God in my finances. Today, I get to walk in the favor of God in my business. I get to walk in the favor of God in my marriage. I get to walk in the favor of God in all of my relationships. Today, I get to walk in the favor of God in my marriage. Today, I get to walk in the favor of God with my children. Today, I get to walk in the favor of God with my grandchildren and my expectations if I don't have grandchildren. If I do, I'm still walking in the favor of God with my expectations. I get to walk in the favor of God with my debt and elimination. I get to walk in the favor of God with my credit and creditors. Today, I get to walk in the favor of God with any loans and applications. Today, I walk in the favor of God in my service to others. I get to walk in the favor of God with my leaders. I get to walk in the favor of God with my investors. I get to walk in the favor with my mentorship coaches. I get to walk in the favor of God with my new projects. I get to walk in the favor of God with my team. I get to walk in the favor of God with those who work for me, with me this day, paid or volunteer. Today and every day, I walk in the favor of God, talk in the favor of God, and operate in the favor of God. The favor of God in my life transforms my expectations and how I approach the world. It is evident in what I see and touch, and it is moving powerfully in what I cannot see. It surrounds me, covers my family, it covers my friends, it covers my meaningful connection, and it rests on everything connected to me. It is active in every area of my life for the rest of my life. This day, I expect favor. I live favor. I anticipate favor. I know the time for favor is right now, today. And oh Lord, that you would bless me and enlarge my territory. Let your hand be with me and keep me from harm so that I will be free from pain. I want to say, dear Lord, give me the wisdom to do the things you put me on this earth to do in a way that pleases you and serves others. Oh, today I get to walk in the favor of God. Not only today, but tomorrow and for the rest of my life. All right, let's move into our affirmations today. As we do, hopefully, I'm praying that you say these with me every day because it does make a difference. I'm becoming the person my future requires. I'm becoming the person my future requires. I'm becoming the person my future requires. I choose presence over pressure today. I choose presence over pressure today. I show up even when it's uncomfortable. I show up even when it's uncomfortable. I show up even when it's uncomfortable. I am consistent, not perfect. I am consistent and I'm not perfect. I am consistent and I'm definitely not perfect. But I show up every day, right? I listen before I react. I listen before I react. I listen before you react. When we think about those questions of wisdom, listening is a big part of asking those right questions. I am grounded, grateful, and growing. I'm grounded, grateful, and growing. I'm grounded, grateful, and growing. And that just simply means I know who I am. And I'm grateful for it, and I get to grow as a result of it. I build trust through my daily actions. I build trust through my daily actions. I build trust through my daily actions. I attract unlimited wealth because I give extraordinary value. I attract unlimited wealth because I give extraordinary value. I attract unlimited wealth because I becomes my legacy tomorrow. I finish what I start. I finish what I start. I finish what I start. I wake up on purpose and live with intention. I wake up on purpose and I live with intention. I wake up on purpose and I live with intention. I protect my focus and I guard my mind. I protect my focus and I guard my mind. I protect my focus and I guard my mind. I choose discipline as an act of self-respect. I choose discipline as an act of self-respect. I am healthy. My body is continuously healing and strengthening itself. I choose foods, movement, and habits that give me life, energy, and vitality. I am healthy. My body is continuously healing and strengthening itself. I choose foods, movement, and habits that give me energy and vitality. I speak life into myself and to others. I am a master at being present. I speak life to myself and others. I am a master at being present. I make space for stillness and clarity. I make space for stillness and clarity. I make space for stillness and clarity. I keep my promises, especially the ones I make to myself. I keep my promises, especially the ones I make to myself. I keep my promises, especially the ones I make to myself. I choose courage over comfort. I choose courage over comfort. I choose courage over comfort. I make meaningful connections every day. I make meaningful connections every day. I make meaningful connections every day. I take responsibility for who I'm becoming. I take responsibility for who I'm becoming. I take responsibility for who I am becoming. I am right where I'm supposed to be in order to become who God made me to be. I am right where I'm supposed to be in order to become who God made me to be. God has already placed me and is providing me with everything I need for what He has called me to do. God has already placed me and is providing me with everything I need for what He has called me to do. There is more than enough, and I am enough to fulfill my purpose. There is more than enough, and I am enough to fulfill my purpose. Everything works out for me because I direct my thoughts. Everything works out for me because I refuse drift and distractions. And everything works out for me because that is the person that I become. Everything works out for me because I direct my thoughts. Everything works out for me because I refuse drift and distractions. And everything works out for me because that is the person that I have become. I live in abundance. There is no lack. God's provision is everywhere and all things. And we talked about abundance yesterday as our word. And I get to live in abundance, which is more than I need. There is no lack because I have more than I need. And God's provision is everywhere and in all things. And of course, I get to count it all joy, knowing God is using every season and every situation to strengthen me and to fulfill His purpose in me and through me. I count it all joy, knowing God is using every season and every situation to strengthen me and to fulfill His purpose in me and through me. Our word for today is gratitude. Our word for today is gratitude. We've been talking about what we're thankful for, and gratitude is recognizing what is already present. What is already present. Gratitude looks like acknowledging people and moments intentionally. And that's the big difference, is we're acknowledging people and moments intentionally. It's not that we're saying out loud, this is why this is so important. You know, I rushed past blessings before. When I slowed down and acknowledged them, everything shifted. Gratitude brings perspective. And we've been talking about that all week. So when you make your connection today, say it out loud. Today, choose one conversation to be fully present in. Phone down, eyes up, especially if you're finding or calling, even if it's not Mother's Day for you right now, wherever you're at. And you have the ability to call your mom, and if your mom has passed away, are not here anymore, call a mom that you respect. And promise yourself today, whatever that promise is that you make for today, express gratitude. Thank them for meeting with you. Thank them for being on the phone with you. Thankful for them answering the phone. Thank them for being in your life. Maybe that's the promise that you can make for yourself today, is maybe call 2 or 3 people today. Write that promise down. Do it before you go to bed. Speak it out loud that you're going to do it. And then we'll check it off tomorrow in our promise book. Because I will not settle. I will not settle. And so, Heavenly Father, I make up in my mind today, I will experience your best for my life. I will not settle for small living or small expectations. I will not settle for things getting worse in my life. I will not accept decline or defeat. My life is rising higher and higher. Everything in my life is growing, flourishing, and advancing. I will not settle for my past holding me back from my future. You have destined me for greatness, so I will not settle for a mediocre life. I choose to receive your blessing. I let go of small expectations. I choose to receive what you have already done for me. I expect goodness and mercy to follow me all the days of your life. I choose today to think big and to renew my mind to heaven's way of thinking. I will speak to my mountains and they will move. My family and my descendants will be blessed. I will possess the land. I will use big language because you are big language. I will ask big. I will seek big. I will dream big. I will never stop envisioning a better life and dreaming about a better life. My family being better, my health being better, my purpose being better, my emotions being better, my mind being better, and my finances being better. I refuse to settle for a life that is getting worse. I embrace a life that is getting brighter and brighter, stronger and stronger, greater and greater, from glory to glory every day until the day of your return. I give up small thinking. I expect good things to happen to me every day of my life. I agree with your way of looking at things. I decide to think bigger every day, and I will continue to ask for what you said I could ask for, those desires of my heart. I accept the visions and the dreams that the Holy Spirit has placed within me. I will not be limited by any ceiling, any roof, any wall, any barrier, or any limitations others place on me, like age, like race, education, gender, or anything else others say I am. Nothing will limit me because you are an unlimited God and you live inside of me. I stand on knowing that you are able to do immeasurably, abundantly above all that I can ask or imagine, according to your power that works within me. Today I let go of a small God and small expectations. I begin to dream extravagant dreams. Big extravagant dreams, my wildest dreams, believing that you will do exceedingly beyond all of these dreams. And I ask this in your name. Amen, amen, and amen. And as we prepare for our song today, I just want you to remember that you are God's greatest gift. He loves you if you allow him to. Let him just love on you like never before. You are also born for greatness, my friend. Let that greatness just jump out on somebody else today. Let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. That greatness that's within you today. Don't forget you're an answer to somebody's prayer. And when you're answering somebody's prayer, that all that means is you're available. Anyway.
Yeah. Dr.B in the building. We becoming the person now. Let's go. Woke up with a purpose, sunlight on my face. The God who made the universe still knows me by my name. Every step is kingdom, every breath is grace. I do not rush the process, I just run in my own lane. 2 ears, 1 mouth, So I listen first. Hurting people hurt people, so I speak the healing words. I am a coach, a friend, a brother, a guide, helping people break the limits that were living inside. You have to be the one before you do the thing. Identity before assignment, that is how freedom sings. Every story is sacred, every life unique, and they do not care what you know until they know you are listening. I am becoming the person God made me to be. Stepping in the calling, walking wild and free. From the podcast to the people, I pray for every day. Purpose in my heartbeat, purpose in my name. I am becoming the person, becoming the person. The journey is where my freedom stays. From mile-high flights to Chicago nights, from track lines chalk to the chaplain's light. 250 men with stories that ignite, now living boldly with purpose taking off in sight. Relationship first, that is the way I lead. Connection is the soil where the soul gets freed. I am a husband, father, and granddad too. 30 people at Thanksgiving, that's what love can do. I say you are God's greatest gift because it is true. Every room gets brighter when you walk through. I am living this mission until the final breath, helping others rise so their best becomes their next level. I am becoming the person God made me to be. Stepping in the calling, walking wild and free. From the pastures to the people, I pray for every day. Purpose in my heartbeat, purpose in my name. I am becoming the person, becoming the person. The journey is where my freedom stays. From Denver to the nations, let the good news spread. Faith over fear, that is the voice in my head. If you knew the stories and the places I have been, you would know every setback was a setup to win. I show up with bass and I show up with fire. I show up with truth for the ones who inspire. Legacy in motion, generations rise. God's fingerprints are all over my life. I am becoming the person God made me to be. Walking in the promise He keeps over me. Every step is purpose, every breath is praise, and the world gets brighter when we live this way. We are becoming the person. Becoming the person. Every day.
All right, and the blessing for today that is just for you. May the Lord bless and keep you. May His face shine upon you and give you peace. May you walk in His favor every step you take today, every place you go, and everything that you do. Please don't forget that today is going to be a great day. It's going to be a great day in every way because the God who made the universe knows every hair on your head, and He knows you by name. You are loved. So have an amazing, awesome, awestruck, incredible day today. Again, if you are with us live and this is the day 1:30 for you, happy Mother's Day. And may you just be blessed incredibly for the things that you've done as a mom. We will talk to you tomorrow. Have a great day.